Anura Kumara Dissanayake was born on November 24, 1968, in the village of Thambuthagama in the Anuradhapura district. Coming from a modest background, with his father working as a civil servant, he grew up with an understanding of the struggles faced by rural Sri Lankans. Dissanayake attended Anuradhapura Central College for his secondary education and later pursued a degree in physical science at the University of Kelaniya. It was during his university years that he became deeply involved in student politics, drawn to leftist ideologies and activism. While at university, Dissanayake became involved with JVP-affiliated student unions, participating in movements focused on student rights and protesting economic policies that were seen as harmful to the working class and rural communities. His active engagement in leftist student politics marked the beginning of his journey with the Janatha Vimukti Peramuna, JVP, a Marxist-Leninist political party that had a history of armed insurrections but was re-establishing itself in mainstream politics during the 1990s. Anura Kumara Dissanayake formally joined the JVP in the late 1980s, after the party had endured suppression following the 1987-89 insurrection. In the early 2000s, Dissanayake was elected to the Sri Lankan parliament and became known for his powerful speeches addressing corruption, inequality, and government failures. His critiques were aimed at both the ruling parties and the traditional left. By 2014, he had risen to the leadership of the JVP, focusing on modernizing the party and positioning it as a clean alternative to the dominant political forces in Sri Lanka. As the leader of the JVP, Dissanayake worked to expand the party's appeal to a broader segment of the population, emphasizing accountability, transparency, and good governance. His leadership style was characterized by simplicity and dedication to public service. He sought to differentiate the JVP from the mainstream parties, which had long dominated Sri Lankan politics through family dynasties and entrenched political elites. In 2019, recognizing the limitations of the JVP's reach, Dissanayake played a key role in forming the National People's Power, NPP, a coalition of left-wing, progressive, and civil society groups. As the NPP's presidential candidate in the 2019 election, Dissanayake campaigned on a platform of systemic change, focusing on anti-corruption, equitable development, and reducing the influence of political dynasties. Today, he continues to be a prominent figure in Sri Lanka's political landscape, advocating for social justice and economic equity.